moderator is Mitra Kalita, and she's a journalist as well as author. And she's one of those people that when I found out about her, I thought she's pretty incredible. She has 2 kids, a newborn, 5 months old. She has a 7-year-old. She was head of the South Asian Journalists Association. She teaches journalism at Columbia. She's a writer for the Wall Street Journal. She's published 3 books, right? So it goes on and on. So I said, wow, she's really busy. So we're really happy to have her with us.
I'm delighted to be here. I should mention at the outset that in my 20s, we're not here to talk about my 20s, we're here to talk about the panelists in their 20s. But when I was in my 20s, I worked at Newsday and I covered small business and came upon the Asian women.
Thank you so much. I'm so honored to be here with amazing, amazing women that, I feel like I don't belong here. But thank you all for coming and listening. My name is Cheryl Yeoh. I'm the co-founder and CEO of Reclip.It. We were formerly known as City Pockets, which many of you might know better.
I am originally from Inner Mongolia, China. Grew up there and moved to the States when I was 8 years old. Japan, Korea, Middle East, and all these markets that we're starting to look for bringing luxury brands into those markets. So that was a really fantastic experience. Learned a lot about the luxury space, and basically over time decided to found AHALife.
My name is Benita Singh. I am the co-founder and CEO of Source for Style. As you heard, it's the first online trade show for material sourcing and global design inspiration.
And with you, how did you tap into them? What networks would you recommend people turn to?
I think we live in the best city in the world to meet people. So I would say just go out. I mean, I met a lot of people just in social circles.
I'm personally really interested in the social aspect of things and how people have experiences together, how people interact with each other and what they like to do as people.
When we were bootstrapping, when I was living in my friend's futon for 5 months, sort of dumping all my designer clothing in the closet, sort of giving up that lifestyle, no more restaurants, and, kind of cook at home. And then we were trying to raise money, but it was hard because our product was so new. We had 1,000 users.
Less than 100K, and everybody had really, really small salaries just so they could pay rent. And then after we launched a disrupt that helped give us some momentum, we had traction, we had a product that people were using and people liked, and so we raised.
Who is out there for you when you are young?
There are so many amazing role models out there, from 85 Broads and ladies who launch who are doing what we're doing and having so many more responsibilities.
And nobody tells you what your job duties are, and it's your job to decide that. So how do you make those decisions? How do you prioritize?
More in person, but you are the most creative and you're the brightest, you're the sharpest, and that time should be spent on your creative energies, on sort of wireframing your product, thinking about creative ideas. So the first 2 hours of my company, I do not, when I get into work, I do not check email because that's such a waste of brain power. You should be.
As a co-founder, what you do every day is going to come from a deeper place of passion and purpose. And
to more employees now, that's, even though every time I fire someone, next time I'm going to do it much faster, you still never fire them fast enough. That's really important in staying objective. But the lesson I've learned from it, which I've been kind of testing recently, which has been really interesting, is how to hire people. I used to hire people, I'd hire people that were really passionate and really high IQ. And those aren't necessarily going to be the best people to be in your company. So.
Too pure for this wicked world. Your data's uncorrupted, but does something